Story time. People always wonder, how does a person get to an X result, right? Whether it's making millions or getting a 2 Comma Club award like we just did, or whatever result it is that you're aiming for in life. And I believe it always has to start at the beginning. There's a foundation that everybody has to go through. For me, that foundation was discovering the gift that God has given me, and then developing that gift, and then eventually distributing and monetizing that gift. When I started to discover the gifting that I had, I was 19 years old. I remember serving in the church, teaching. I didn't know. Somebody pulled me to the side and was like, "Man, you're an excellent teacher." And from then on, that led to teaching at my church, teaching at the church that I moved to when I came to Jersey. And then from there, it led me to kind of training when I was working for a corporation, training other leads in 21 different countries. And then when I left corporate America, I started to do webinars more on my own. And I was using that teaching gift there, and then became a professor. And then, it just elevated. And I can point all of this back to what we're seeing here today, back to my gift. The gift was the genesis. And most people don't take the time and the inventory to look inside. What is the gift that God has given me? How can I develop it into mastery? And how can I distribute it to the world? And eventually, obviously, monetize from that gift. So I encourage you today to dig deep at what God has given you. If you're in one of those phases, maybe you're in the discovery phase, do the research, try things, fail at things. Maybe you're in the development phase. You're in the mastery. You're putting the work in the dark where nobody sees you. People see this award or see these things that we've achieved, and they don't know the dark nights, the dark days, the work under the soil, the becoming the person that nobody watches, nobody sees. So there's a lot of that goes on that most people aren't willing to go through. So I encourage you to go through the process. Don't skip the steps. The third thing is the distribution phase. It's taking that gift and serving it to the market, serving to the people that need what you have, the value that you have to the marketplace. Whether you're in one of those 3 phases, do everything you can to do everything to maximize that step and then go to the next. Blessings.